Today's lesson is on information seeking strategies. We're going to start in the Google Chrome Web Store. I'm going to look for EasyBib, an app that you can put on your homepage toolbar. So I already have it installed, but here are the apps. EasyBib, just add it to Chrome, and up here in the corner when you're finished you will have this orange book. And you can click on this, and when you get there it gives you the citation maker. It will add it to a bibliography, and it also has this section on website credibility, which is very good, whether or not a source is evaluated, and you can tell instantly, and will save you a little bit of trouble for evaluating web sources. That said, we're going to move on to our first source, which is Wikipedia. Now, for years I've been talking about how I don't like you using Wikipedia, and basically it is an encyclopedia. It has a few other bells and whistles with it, but it is still an encyclopedia. It is not a valid source for research. What you can use in Wikipedia. Down here, section 5 and 6, the references and the external links. What you see here, this website article is called The Reliability of Wikipedia. Going back down here to references, there are blue links that you can go retrieve these original articles to see if they're worthy of your investigation for your research. And at the very bottom, and you can see this article is heavily researched, there's 208 citations, there are external links. These external links are probably worthwhile looking at. It'll give you an idea of what is available out there. If this was a thoroughly researched article, the links will be worthwhile looking at. So again, the article is The Reliability of Wikipedia. So we have our topic for research, and we're going to move. The first place most of you are going to go is Google. Our test subject is going to be Ellis Island. I'm going to do a Google search, and the Google search will come up with answers for us. And we have 4,860,000 results, which quite a few. The first, these are passenger records in the Ellis Island Museum. There's a Wikipedia. The next one I'm going to go to is the one I want to investigate, and it's Ellis Island from the National Park Service. Okay, if I go up here and check its credibility, it says that the website is credible. So we know that already. But things that we probably want to look at when we're checking a website out, the first would be currency. All right, we find usually at the very bottom of the page when the site was last updated. And you can see this one was updated on July the 18th. Today is July the 29th. So this is a very current web page. That's step one. That is very good. Reliability is the next thing. We come up here, it is a .gov website, and we know from past experiences .gov, .edu are always reliable websites. That's good for us. The next thing we need to look at is the authority and who wrote this website. Now, this does not have an author cited to it, but we know it's a government web page, so that's all right. The last thing we want to look at is purpose. What is the purpose of this National Park Service website? Well, really, it's so people come and look at it. So there is a bit of, not quite a commercial, but they're trying to sell you the idea of coming. Although for right now, it does tell us that Ellis Island is closed and the Statue of Liberty is open. Okay, the Statue of Liberty's been open since July 4th of this month, and Ellis Island is still under repair. So while the purpose is to get us to go there, the purpose does not stand right now. But if we come up here and look at the EasyBib, it's going to tell us that the website is credible. So we'll move on from there. If we want to whittle down those 4,800,000 searches, we can go to the Google Advanced Search. Kind of the nice things about this, we can do exact words and phrases like we did. We can select the language, where the article or the data comes from, the last time it was updated, and sometimes that's very important. What domain we want. Do we want .edu, .org, .gov? How the terms will appear, and safe search, especially with younger children. This is important. For some of you, you might want to check the reading level that you're most comfortable with. And that's the Google Advanced Search. The next place you want to go is the Internet Public Library. This is the next site I chose, and I did plug in Ellis Island. So I'm coming down here, and they have a couple of things that we've seen before. Okay, ellisisland.org are the first three. And the next one that I selected is the Primary Sources Online and Elsewhere. It's an IPL Pathfinder. So it's actually a collection of websites that they have looked at. So let's check IPL out for this page of results. And it says that the website is credible again. So we're pretty good. So I'm going to go to this IPL Pathfinder and click here. It says it's no longer being actively maintained, but it has been collected by librarians, so you're in pretty good shape here. Gives you information on what a primary source is and some internet resources. So this will be an excellent starting place for your research if you are researching Ellis Island and immigration. Okay, it is up to you individually to come up with whether or not they are credible. This page again tells us that it is credible, but you need to look for currency, how new it is, reliable, who wrote it, the authority again, who wrote it, how reliable it is, are they trying to push an opinion, are there references in there, what kind of information are they giving you. If it's a scholarly article, there should be references at the bottom of it. Authority, do you have anyone who tells you who wrote the article so you can look for it? And the last thing is the purpose. What is the point of the article or the website you're looking at? If you still have questions on that, you can always ask, but the last thing you can do is something we call the theory of triangulation. Check out 3 sources online. If all 3 give you the same results, it's probably credible and you can use all 3. And while you're doing this, you can go up to EasyBib, you can learn to cite it, and the rules of citation we have followed before, so you should understand what they are. And then you confirm or modify the information. At the bottom you create it if there are no changes. You can view your bibliography. And there you go. This is how you begin your research project on information and using valid information seeking strategies.